Hey, there he is.
What's up, Paul?
How you doing, Joe?
Doing all right?
My nose has been running and I've been sneezing like a son of a gun.
It's been stuffy all day. So have you seen the latest on this hurricane?
No.
Category 5.
Oh, it's a 5 now?
So it was 40 miles an hour yesterday morning. Winds, it's 175 now. Sunstar, Brenda.
Hey,
Frank,
Brenda.
I think Jody's looking for you, Frank.
What's that?
Frank, Jody's looking for Frank, I heard.
Looking for who?
Frank. Just you need a link, Paul.
Yeah, I'm working on it right now.
Boy, Justin, you better have everything ready. That thing coming your way.
Okay, there we go. The link is now pinned.
Yeah, that thing was 40 miles an hour, the winds yesterday morning. And it
Really?
went up to, it's 175-mile-an-hour winds now. Dominic,
Mr. Dominic, how you doing?
yeah, he said he won't be in.
Not going to be in?
No, he said he's doing other things.
Okay, here comes Justin.
So he's recruiting some new women.
Oh, yeah. Well, he's got to keep the bevy going.
Yeah, those other ones aren't making the same money, so he
That's
fired
right.
them all.
Needs to increase the
You
product
got to
load.
get better looking women.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well, what's up with you? Y'all all ready for this?
for the most part, I guess.
'Cause that thing's going to be huge.
I mean, there's some last minute stuff I need to get, but I won't be able to get
Well,
it
your
till
volume is
tomorrow.
really low again, Justin.
Better?
Little better. Can you pump it up
Is
a
that
couple?
better?
That's a lot
Yeah,
better.
a lot better.
So I got a few last minute things I need to get, but I can't get them till tomorrow. So Sarah gets my paid. So
Did you get your wood put up?
yeah,
All right.
and all day getting the house cleaned up too, because making sure everything's spotless. You're not gonna be able to clean if your power's out for a while. So
Yeah.
and make sure everything, all the dishes are done, all that good stuff. Everything's cleaned up.
And that thing's
Just
supposed
hoping.
to, it's a category 5 right now. It's supposed to drop down to possibly a high 3 by the time it hits y'all. But what it's going to do is it's going to expand out.
Just hoping I'll be able to make it to the store in time tomorrow.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I gotta get toilet paper and stuff. Oh, I'm not worried about getting there. I'm worried about what I need to go get.
Oh, yeah.
If there's gonna be anything left. We'll see. Go first. Get that 164. That's 3:30 seconds. Shit. Second.
It's supposed to come in right around Fort Myers. That's what they're saying.
Yeah, I got most of what we need, so just like I said, a few last minute things and then I'll, should be all right.
Ugh.
Hey, Brenda, I've been through 37 of these things. The ones that have been by me, not the ones that like yours don't count. But I have been within 50 miles of 37 hurricanes or typhoons.
Yeah, it's Captain America Weather Channel.
Yeah, but I tell you, y'all don't want to hear it. But come the 18th, look out again. The 18th of October, they got another one coming in under Cuba. And it looks
Another
like
one.
it's coming in right above, right around, shoot, what's the name of the city? Can't think of the name of it. But it's going to be a little bit north of Miami, but on the inside.
So it's going to be a triple threat.
You'll probably get another one in a couple of weeks, on a
Wow.
week, 10 days. This is the first Category 5 in the Gulf of Mexico this late in the season.
Well, it's the first one that's come in from that direction since 1921 too.
Yeah,
That's what makes it such a historic type of hurricane. You said there hasn't been one that's come in this direction since then.
Brenda agrees with you, Joe. She says it sucks.
yep. It's an inconvenience. It's all it really is.
Well, and everything costs you money when this shit happens. You got to get
Yep.
supplies. And then if you're somebody that needs to evacuate, like I was telling Jason asked me if we were evacuating the other day. I said, dude, I can't afford to evacuate. I said, because it costs you money to get where you're going, right? Because of hotels, you got to find a hotel to stay at. You got to pay for that. State ain't giving you money for that. Neither is the
If you got
federal
pets, you got
government.
to make sure you can bring your pets.
And then you got to hope that you don't get stuck outside the storm damage. And then you're going to put yourself in even more financial debt trying to get even hotels for longer, you know?
So now
Yep.
training day for you has been put off for a week.
Yeah.
Okay, might be longer if the 18th is going to be another one.
No, that's going to be after the training starts. That's the 14th next week. 18th is like Thursday or Friday. It's got a crazy weather pattern going on down there.
There. Need to get cat litter tomorrow and toilet paper. Two main things.
Oh,
DJ's at work.
yeah.
So we'll see him when he gets his dinner break.
Well, he just went to work at 3, so he might not get a dinner break till later. I don't know what was up with my granddaughter today. She sat on the sofa most of the time watching television. She was in her own world.
Yeah.
She come over. I had cinnamon graham crackers. She ate the stuff that they brought her. She ate the cinnamon graham crackers. She drank half of the formula she had. And then she came up to me and I walked to the front to get the diaper. I looked up, she's walking to the back where I changed her. She just went back there, got back there, changed her. I said, you got a stinky butt? I'm sorry, like that. And she had a little bitty marble in there. And I cleaned her up and everything.
Yeah,
And she didn't want to get up. She didn't pick herself up. I said, "Well, you tired?" And she looked at me and she started to cry. I said, "Why are you crying?" And she said, "I want up." I said, "You tired, huh?" And she started rubbing her eyes. And I said, "Well, just lay here for me. I'll stay right here with you." She knocked out. So she knocked out for about 30 minutes. I climbed in next to her, and then they started banging downstairs, woke her up. They're working downstairs with the sheetrock and everything. So they woke her up. But she laid there for about 40 minutes, and then she wanted to get up. Then I let her get up.
well, is she still cuddling with Loki?
Oh, they're best friends. And she gives him shit too, boy. He got all up in her face, and she put her hand right on top of his face and said, "Stop," with that finger. "Stop," like that. And it said no, like that. So he backed off. And I looked over there. He's all up against her. And she's rubbing his back.
Oh,
And it's like, and then she climbed off the sofa. And when she climbed off the sofa, she kind of crab walked over him. You should have seen that. He was going, didn't know which way to go. She just crab walking over him. It was funny. And then he goes right back, gets right next to her. So they're like best friends. That's good. I'm glad.
yeah, exactly. That's good for both of them.
Well, it's good because by some odd chance, if my daughter ever got a house, she'd want Loki back. And that would be good for Loki. Because he'd be with her,
Yeah,
you know. But it's like, but my other ones, you ought to see the other ones. Tino gets all on, and she knows them by name, know which one's which now.
oh, does she?
They'll say, "Where's Tino?" And she'll point at Tino. "Where's Cleo?" She'll point at Cleo. So she knows, but Cleo is very skittish because she's so small.
Standoffish?
Well, she's skittish. That's the best word for it. Because when you walk around her, she'll get to the wall or something like that to make sure she don't get stepped on. Because she's real small, Wants to make sure she's not in your way. And when she starts walking around, you see Cleo got that eye backwards watching and moving the body away from her. But she'll go up to her. Because Lily laid on the floor today. She got down on the floor and Cleo started walking over there. When she started to get up, Cleo backed off.
Very tentative then.
Oh, she keeps an eye out. But they love it when she comes here. They bark, and then when she gets down, they all have to run up on her and see her, smell her.
Oh, Dan's hauling ass out of Tampa right now.
What's that?
Dan's hauling ass out of Tampa.
Oh,
He's
he's
heading
even
Yeah.
leaving Tampa? Okay.
Yeah, he's heading
I'd be
up
leaving
to
Tampa, too.
Jacksonville or somewhere. Yeah, he's heading a few hours north.
And they're saying 15-foot storm surge.
I'll be they said within 40 miles of the eye is the hurricane force winds. I'm only 22 miles from the center
Yeah, you're
of
gonna
its
get some.
current track. Oh, I'm gonna be getting the worst of it
Yeah,
because I'll be 22 miles from the center of the storm.
and you're on the east side.
I think Uncle Bill's getting. He says the first time he's going to be in a hurricane in the 9 years he's lived in Florida. His wife's really excited about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're not
Until-
even gonna get nothing down there though. They'll just get a little rain and a slight little bit of wind. They're not even.
Yeah, they'll
It's
probably
gonna
get
be-
about 40, 45 mile an hour winds, maybe.
to be honest, it's gonna be like just any other thunderstorm down there for them.
Yeah,
The,
but if that thing spreads out a little bit, that wind's gonna spread out too.
And then his stepdad lives in Kissimmee, don't they? Near enough, next to Kissimmee anyway.
He lives in. Oh fuck, dude! It's on the tip of my tongue. Can't think of it, man. I used to go there all the time for work.
Port St. Lucie.
No,
that's where he lives.
Hey,
That's
pick
where
up
Bill
the phone.
lives.
Your boy next door.
Was it Clearwater?
No, it's not Clearwater. It's what the hell?
Port St. Lucie, is it?
No, that's where Uncle Bill lives, not his stepdad. His stepdad's about an hour north of him.
Is in. God.
I'm sure it's right next to Kissimmee.
St. Cloud.
That's it.
How you saying?
He
Kissimmee?
says Kissimmee
Yeah.
instead of Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
Yeah, well, it's got two S's in it.
That's how they pronounce it. Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
Yeah. Yeah, they say Kissimmee.
Mm.
But you know how many places I've lived in where the entire area mispronounces the name because they do it because of their accent or because that's just the way they talk?
Yeah.
Like when I lived in North Carolina, we lived in Whiteville, but nobody said Whiteville. They said Wyville. Wyville.
Yeah.
Like that's how they pronounced it, Wyville. They didn't say any, the T and the E were completely fucking absent from that word.
So you pretty much moved from one place name to the same place name, just a different way round.
Yeah, instead of Whiteville, it's Winter Haven.
Yeah. We've got Whitehaven
Yeah, I
On
used
the-
to say
on the northwest.
Whiteville. Yeah, when I first moved there, I used to say Whiteville, and everybody'd be like, "What?" I'm like, "That's how you say it. You fucking stupid or
Oh, it's-
something."
Yeah, basically White Town.
Like I used to piss off everybody in North Carolina when I told them they weren't actually part of the South. They were just a bunch of posers.
Yeah, I got
They'd
two.
get
I
so-
got two today, Brenda.
they'd
I
get so pissed at me.
actually got a free overseas membership of Kissimmee Golf Club.
You want it, but never used it, huh?
No, I didn't win it. It was just free.
Yeah.
You could apply for overseas member, and it just didn't cost you anything.
Well, we do get a lot of people from the UK coming over here too, so that's probably why.
But then when you
Like-
went to play there, you'd have to pay to play it.
Like we get a lot of retirees from the UK, just like up north in Canada and stuff, that come here for the winter times that are snowbirds. That's how I've met so many people from the UK when I was working at Walmart.
Hmm.
I used to meet a lot of people from the UK.
Well, Florida was big for the UK for holidays for quite a long time.
Yeah, they get a lot of them come here and buy houses for the, because they can actually own a house. They come in, because they can come
Yeah.
in for I think 6 months on a
Mm.
vacation or visa or whatever it is. So
One
they
of
can
the
stay up to 6 months.
One of the guys that used to play golf with me dad lives over there.
One of the girls I worked with, Susan, she was actually from the UK, and she married her husband back in the 80s, and he was in the US military, and she moved over with him. And she was on a work visa the entire time she lived over here up till about 3 years ago. She finally
Mhm.
got her citizenship. She had been over here for over 20 years on a work visa. And
Yeah.
she finally got her citizenship after being over here for like 20 years.
Well, it must have changed because you keep saying you can have dual nationality. And it used to be that if you wanted to become an American citizen after coming from abroad, you had to renounce the citizenship of the country you were from.
Yeah, I don't think that's a thing anymore.
In fact, the first time
Why not?
I saw that was when Ziva David on NCIS wanted to do a American citizenship. She had
Honestly,
to
I
get
don't have any
up her
idea.
Israeli one.
I'm just guessing, but I have no idea, to be honest with you, because I've never had to do that, so I'm not familiar with how that works. I know she never said that she kept her citizenship in England. I don't remember asking her that. But I know she goes back there every couple of years to visit her family.
Mm.
So I worked with Susan for a long time. I worked with her for a good 5, 6 years. Her husband actually was a drone pilot as well. He's a 107 pilot.
All right.
He got into drones like a couple of years before I did, but that wasn't the reason I got into him. I wasn't even interested in him when he got into them. And he got into the 360 cameras early, and he became like an ambassador for 360.
Mm-hmm.
And they used to give him all kinds of free shit because him and Susan, dude, they like lived on cruise ships when they weren't working. Because he was retired, he didn't work at all. She still worked at Walmart.
Yeah.
And she was like a 25, 30-year employee. So they were always going on cruises. They actually knew the CEO for Carnival Cruises because they went so much. They've had dinner with the guy a bunch of times. Like the guy knows them because they've gone on so many cruises. Yeah, he was into drones a couple of years before I was. I don't really talk to them anymore, but haven't. But she's still on my Facebook. I see posts from her now and again.
Yeah, my cousin and his wife are forever going on cruises, but then again, he's an ex-submariner.
I've never been on a cruise. I've always wanted to go on one. Always heard they were fun though.
Plus, they live in Southampton, which helps because that's where all the cruises go from.
There's a lot of people who love to go on cruises, but I've never hit my hot button.
I'd have to go on one before I'd knew if I really liked it or not.
Bloody,
Although I've seen, do what?
bloody expensive.
Actually, down here to go on like Caribbean cruises and stuff, it's really not that bad. Like the cruises at the cruise ships that are on Paul's Lake going back and forth,
Yeah.
those are like 3 times as much as it is to go on a Caribbean cruise for a week. Like those are way cheaper. Like you can get, I've seen tickets as low as like $600 to $900 a person, and that covers all your like food and your
Food
drinks
and
and all
everything.
that.
But don't forget, we've got to get to Florida and back.
Oh yeah, yeah. I only have to drive a few hours in south when I get to the ports.
Mm.
Yeah, like Corey said, yeah, if you don't have to fly, they're pretty cheap. Yeah, true that. What's up, Brenda? I just really hope I'm not. They still got shit tomorrow when I go to the store. Fuckers are gonna be over buying toilet paper. You got one ass to wipe, and they're gonna buy 6 months worth of toilet paper.
Mm. Yeah, for a storm that's going to last 3 days. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, the storm itself is only like 12 hours long. But they buy like they're gonna be out of power for like 8 months or something.
Yeah.
Like they're going on a fucking 1 year safari or some shit. It's like you only need to buy supplies for a week at the most, like normally.
Mhm.
You don't need to go overboard and buy fucking 6 months worth of shit. That's just crazy.
Weird that, because I mean that happened here with COVID. First thing that sold out when COVID hit us was toilet paper. Fucking stupid.
Yeah,
It's
I
co-
still don't understand why.
I mean, I can understand paper tissues because you're always blowing your nose, but unless they were
Oh,
all
dude,
toilet paper as paper tissues, I don't know.
I remember the height of COVID too, and you'd go into like a store and you would just have like a normal sneeze, and you felt so awkward when you
Yeah,
would
the
sneeze.
store is empty.
Because no, because like everybody that was in the store would like look at you like, oh
Mm,
shit, he's got COVID. They'd look at you like you were some deadly fucking disease.
like leper. Yeah.
Yeah, and all you did was get a little dust in your nose and had to sneeze.
Mm.
Yeah, you'd feel so out of place like if you had to sneeze or anything.
I got a notification from Netflix about a series called Outside. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Where a family move into the middle of nowhere into an old farm to avoid a zombie outbreak.
Sounds interesting. Outside. I'll have to look that up. I like zombie movies. I just watched that movie Trap yesterday. You know what movie that is? Or no, it was the day before yesterday I watched it. Okay, Trap was the movie about the guy that went to the concert with his daughter and the police were trying to catch him because they knew he was a serial killer.
Uh-huh.
And he doesn't realize that it's a trap till after he gets there.
Right.
It's in the theaters. It's actually it was pretty good.
I'll have a look.
It's called Trapped.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say too much though, because I'll end up giving it away.
Mm-hmm. I noticed there was, when I was looking through all the recent ones that have gone on to IPTV, there's quite a few kiddies ones getting ready for the holidays and Christmas kind of thing. There was, what was it? Monster.
It's another one of those fucking Philippine movies. I don't want to watch that now.
Brenda says that she's been busy the last couple of days. I think she's getting ready for the next hurricane. She says we are ready.
What is with Netflix and all of a sudden their fascination with Philippine and South Korean films?
I don't know.
I don't even want to watch it because I know the words ain't going to line up with the mouths. So I don't even want to watch it now. I hate that shit. Because the voices that they give to people, you can just tell don't match the person's look.
Yeah, and never have the right accent either.
No, and it's just, I can't stand that shit. I don't know what maybe just because Netflix isn't getting anybody to want to sign deals with them in the US. It seems like 90% of their movies now are all foreign films. I'm really starting to hate Netflix, I'm gonna be honest with you. Their shows are really good, but their movie selection to me is horrible.
Well, I must admit, I wouldn't get it if it weren't for the fact that it was free with me cable.
I don't even have it anyway.
Included in the cable package, I
If
should
I
say.
don't watch something on Netflix, I just go to my other site. I canceled Netflix a while ago. I can still access everything on it though without a subscription. So But yeah, yeah, they, I just like those old kung fu movies. I can't watch those. I really can't. I think that shit is so annoying. I think that's one thing Hollywood needs to work on is like some kind of AI system or something. Come up with some kind of program that can take their mouths and the voiceovers and put them together
Mm,
and make them look somewhat, I don't know, like this
yeah.
the actual person talking.
When I watch films like that, I only watch it for watching the martial arts and the moves they make. I don't even listen to the what's it,
So
what
who did
about
you
the
say,
dialogue.
who did you say was leaving their house and going further north?
Dan is.
Dan is, okay.
I'm sure probably Dobo's probably leaving too. He's in Tampa.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna hit Dobo as well. Is he gonna get as high as Rod?
Probably not, no. If anything, Rod's just gonna get the outskirts of it like TJ and them. He'll be fine. It shouldn't be gone. I think he's in what, Daytona?
Yeah,
Let me see here.
I don't know where Daytona is compared. I know
But
TJ wrong coast.
you got your wood up on the windows?
Yeah. I said I just gotta get to the store and get the last couple minute things. I can't do that till tomorrow. Because we don't get money till tomorrow, so.
So what are they doing? Oh, you say you don't get paid until you start work, do you?
Oh, no. Yeah, so he's right in the path of it. But by the time it gets past him, it should be down to like a 1.
Mm.
So shouldn't be too bad for his area. Not as bad as here. Now Daytona could get some. That side of the state could get a little bit of surging as it's going out, but not as
So he's
bad as
Daytona
Tampa.
on the east side then,
Yeah,
same as TJ.
yeah.
Mm. Right.
I thought Daytona was a little farther north, but I was thinking of a different place.
Mm.
Yeah, the two main things I gotta get is toilet paper and cat litter before the storm comes in. Cat litter, I'm not so much concerned about, but
Catlett.
although that might be gone too because people are stocking up for their pets too. So
Meow.
I haven't had to buy cat litter for ooh, God knows how many years.
yeah, because your cat goes outside.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Justin. Just wrap it in tin foil, put it in the oven, dry it out.
I need to get that in toilet paper, which I'm
You don't
almost
do that.
positive.
Pick it up
That's
with a
not gonna-
tissue, put it in the toilet and flush.
No.
So you
Wrap
want
it
the
in
cats to
foil,
shit all over the
put it in the
floor?
oven, dry it out.
No, if
No.
my cat is desperate and like I'm in bed asleep, then she'll actually go in the shower tray. So she knows I can pick it up from there and then wash it out if need be.
My cats don't do that.
My
Good
old,
evening, everybody, by the way.
Oh. my previous cat actually used to sit on the toilet and go on the toilet.
What,
What are they
used to
saying
straddle
about
the seat and go in the toilet?
Maples area?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a cat that did that.
I'm not entirely sure, Gitchy, on that one. Hold on.
Hey, Gitchy.
See here.
Justin, which way round does this freaking button go on the HyperX? You know that thing
What do
that
you
you kept turning that?
Yeah, the gain.
Yeah. Does this
What
sound
about
better? Or does this sound better?
That's quiet.
That sounds really low.
And now?
That's louder.
That's better.
That'll do.
See, what I did was I got it to set to where I wanted, and then I took I just cut a small piece of electrical tape and just
Yeah.
put it along the edge, because that thing is so smooth with the turning that you'll hit it and not even realize it.
That's not my
Like-
problem. My problem is the fucking birds keep turning it.
Well, that's what I did. I just took a piece of electrical tape and just put it neatly along the edge.
Birds will just take the tape off.
Yeah, I've lost count the number of times that I've been talking to you guys and gone, you know what, you're a bunch of ignorant gits, and then realised the birds have muted the mic. Been talking to myself for like 20 minutes.
Bit of Tipex.
Let me
Li-
see.
Little white
Naples
dot
there.
and a little white dot on the mic, so you know that when you've lined them up there, that's right.
I'd just keep it on the top, on the
Where
mic
the hell is
saying.
Naples at? I'm not sure where Naples is. Hold on.
Naples, it's in Italy.
I'll be a smart ass now. Hold on.
Did you say nipples are in Italy?
It's not Naples. It's Nepal. Nepal.
No,
It's
Nepal. Nepal is near China.
Nepal.
Mm.
He said we
Nepal
can't
is
just
cold.
call. He said we
Nipples
can't
at the
just
top
call.
of the body when it's cold.
No, he said we can't just call a country nipples. We'll call it Nepal. Give it a fancy name.
Moss, you've been to Blackpool a few times, haven't you?
No,
No? Oh.
no, I deny that.
No, we've been offered tickets
Mm.
for Funny Girls. You know, the cabaret show.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marco Island's not even in the
Wondering
path
what
of
it's
the
like.
storm. Getchy, from what I can see.
What,
Here,
Blackpool?
I'll show you.
No, the cabaret.
I'm the foggiest idea.
So here's Marco Island right here. That's not even in the path of the storm.
Are you still under
They
the
might get
idea?
They might get a little surge, but I wouldn't think it would be much of anything.
Now, is that map, if you zoom out, is it showing the new hurricane?
I've seen Funny Girls on the telly,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the
the film, the musical.
oh, I've not seen the film. I saw
Yeah, I'm right
ago, there was
here.
some builders
Which
from
is-
Western Supermare that had a week to train up to be part of the act.
Oh no, I don't watch crap like that.
That would be the center.
It was on
of the storm,
ITV.
and I'm
Mhm.
only 22 miles from that line there.
I
Around
do
22 to
watch
24 miles.
These reality things.
Did you say bestiality? The fuck are you two talking about?
Reality.
Yeah.
That's the outie.
Pretty close.
You ain't far wrong though.
Yeah. From some of the shows that they've got on there, I'm pretty sure that ain't going to be far from, you know,
I'm gonna be honest, he ain't far wrong, is he, Mark?
like Love Island.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but Mark, come on. It's Funny Girls. He ain't far wrong.
Uh,
It's men dressed in women's clothes doing a drag act,
mm,
a cabaret evening of comedy.
well, I mean, we had Danny LaRue's, what's it, club in Manchester.
Yeah, if they got any surge, it'd probably be maybe a foot or two. It's not going to be enough to cause any significant damage. Tampa's going to get the blunt of all that.
Oh, that.
I think
But when's it
Tampa's
hitting?
Wednesday evening.
So the 8th.
I thought it was supposed to be Wednesday morning.
Wednesday is the 9th.
Is it?
No, it's sped up a little bit. I think it's going to be. I've heard the morning and I've heard the evening, so I don't know.
Well, if it's sped up, it'll get there quicker.
Either way, I was
But
pretty
it
close
ran-
when I predicted it.
It ramped up though. It like in speed.
They
'Cause it's
reckon it
sitting
could be
at
a Hurricane 5 now.
It already is a 5 right now.
It is a 5 already.
See you, luck, watch.
Joe, what's that other hurricane that's coming? How many days out is that?
That's the 18th.
See, look, this is where it's at right now. And it's already a 5.
The category
Yeah.
5, just the speed of the winds going around it, isn't it? Not the actual
Yeah.
speed that it's moving
Oh,
across.
so it
No.
is expected to drop then.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 4 when it starts to hit land. Like the outskirts of it will start hitting. And then it'll be down to a 3. But that 3 is still over 100-mile-an-hour winds. You're talking
But the
100 to
problem you got
130
is
mile an
that
hour.
it's a 5 right now, so it's pushing all that 5 water to you.
Yep.
So that water is gonna be category 5 water when it hits you anyway.
Well, and the worst of it is 45 miles from the outside of the eye wall.
Yeah.
So when you go to the edge of the eye wall, 40 miles out in either direction is the worst area to be in. And I'm only 22 miles from the center of the storm, center of the eye wall. So we'll be right on the edge of it.
Hmm.
So we'll get like the worst of it.
Shut up, Joe.
But you get
He's
a
back, by the
reprieve.
way.
You get a reprieve because during the eye passing over you, there's nothing, is there? Whereas all around you, it'll still be blowing.
Right, yeah, it gets calm when the eye gets over you.
Mm.
So David, how did you tell Laura how much you missed her?
No, because she doesn't like me telling porkies.
Yeah, he missed her by at least 2 feet with the first bullet.
She ran in the house. David, did you miss me? He's like, with every bullet so far.
Mm.
Shut up, Justin.
Anyway, Justin, how you feeling?
Better.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't know because he doesn't answer my messages when I actually message and ask.
Dude, you know how tired I was last night?
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like I looked at a
message-
lot of people's messages and I didn't answer a lot of people back.
Yeah,
I was
you
just
messaged
so-
me back about 2 a.m.
I was so fucking just like when my blood pressure dropped that low. I was 80/40 when the fire department took my blood pressure. I was so drained, dude. I've never felt that tired before. Like my body had never felt that drained before. Oh my god, dude! I immediately fell asleep when I got in the ambulance and they hooked me up to the they started putting fluids in me. I immediately passed out. I don't even remember the ride to the hospital. I was
See,
just so
I don't even
tired.
have to be on the. I don't even have to be on the panel to get you the information.
Mm.
No, I'm just saying on the current track right now, Brenda, that's where I'd be at. It could change, yeah. But
Yeah.
where I'm at the moment, I'm just going by what I know at the moment. So, but yeah, I just felt so fucking drained, dude. I felt way better this morning when I woke up because I slept until about. I think I got on Paul's show around 11 o'clock. So
I'm not going to mention no names, but there's a couple of lurkers, right? If you want information from Justin, just add him on Facebook. Infinity Gaming Justin.
talking about.
Yeah, I didn't come
Oh,
on this morning.
I went to bed early. I wasn't even watching the stream last night. I went to bed early, and within about 20 minutes of Paul going live, I reckon, because it was about 20 past 10, I had 2 messages of people going, I heard Justin's unwell. How is he? I'm like, I'm in England. How am I supposed to fucking know?
Pop my head in over there and we'll see.
It wasn't me.
Nah, dude, I just that I've never had that tired of a feeling before though. That was just crazy, man. How much you're just out of it when your blood pressure drops that low.
I wasn't on this morning. My district nurse appointment got in the way.
Well, at least now you know how I feel when I have my seizures and blackouts.
Mm.
God, they fucking hit hard.
I won't be on tomorrow morning either. I've got me COVID and flu jabs at 2 o'clock, which is the time that Paul starts.
Oh, the dreaded COVID. Hell no. 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 Fuck you. No.
That doesn't bother me. I have
Well, they've been
never.
telling me for the last 3 months that everything I'm suffering is all down to anxiety. Right? And then out of the blue, I get a text saying, our records show that your health is so serious that you could die from COVID. Well, anyone can, right? And then it goes, we highly recommend that you get the vaccine.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, how bad's anxiety these days?
Yeah, it sounds like a spam message from Big Pharma. Trying to
No,
sell you a shot.
everyone that's seriously ill or has underlying medical conditions get them.
I got one for
It's
the flu.
actually from our National Health Service.
Yeah. Laura gets them because you're David's carer, lying bastards, right? But
Mhm.
this is what they say. Because she's my carer, she has to have the flu jab.
Yeah.
Which is quite interesting. Because she's my carer, she has to have the flu jab. However, because I'm the one with the underlying medical conditions, I can't have it.
They asked me last night if I wanted it. I told them nope. So I don't want either one of those shots. Good.
Kate's
No,
going to
they
have
fucking
COVID.
hurt.
Kate will have her COVID injection. She's had all of them, even though it was the first one that we had that seems to have set off the FND or aggravated at least. Because we knew she was having minor episodes before that, which we thought were just little mini strokes. But every time we got to the hospital, there was no signs of anything.
I know
And
that feeling.
after the COVID injection, things went haywire.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
that
no doubt,
feeling.
Brenda.
The worst
Definitely
ones
wouldn't want to be on the
going
coast.
to hospital paralyzed.
Yeah, they asked me if I wanted my COVID or flu shot last night. I said, hell no. You keep those away from me. I ain't had the flu in over 10 years. I don't need no damn flu shot. I haven't really even been sick like that in a long time. Like I've had a few colds here and there, but nothing that lasted more than a few days. And then that stomach virus I got, but there ain't shit they can do for viruses. That's still one thing they don't have any cures for. If it's bacterial, they can give you
No,
medicine all day long.
Yeah.
No,
can't
it's
do
the other way
nothing
around.
about a virus.
It's the other way around.
What are you talking about?
They can't do anything about. Well, they can do antibiotics against bacteria, but the flu is a virus. That's why they give you a flu jab.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, but
common
it's
cold there's no cure for.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, all the virus, a flu shot is a preventable. It's not a guarantee you're not going to get it.
Yeah, it's like the
Well,
COVID vaccine.
That's because
It's to help prevent it. It can't guarantee you don't get it.
it
Because let's be
will.
honest.
It will help you fight off the most common of the flu viruses that are going to hit.
Yeah.
But there are that many of them at the same time that one of them still might get you.
Oh, that's like that's what one of the pharmacists told me at Walmart a few years ago, because they used to offer free flu shots for all employees.
Yeah.
And I said, so how does that work anyway? Because she asked me, I said, no, I'm good. I don't want it. She
Yep.
goes, okay. She goes, I was like, but how does that work? Y'all just give us a jab of whatever virus? And she goes,
Yep.
well, normally, she goes, what we do is we pick the 3 worst strains
From last year.
that we think are going to be the worst. And then you just get one of the 3. She goes, you don't know which one you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, okay. I was like, yeah, I don't want it. I'm good. Thanks, sir.
Yeah.
I said, I haven't had the flu
Rock,
in a
paper,
long
scissors.
time. I can't even remember the
It's a
last time
spot.
I had the flu.
It gives
I mean,
your
it's
body the know-how to recognize the flu virus and fight it, even if it isn't the right one. But it's not guaranteed because really it's the only thing it has had to fight is the one you get the inoculation from.
But see, like my body's always been good at fighting off like colds and stuff. Like that stomach virus I got, I only really felt sick yesterday. Where the kids, they had it for 3-4 days. They were throwing up and stuff. I never even threw up. But my stomach was really queasy for like 24 hours. Now I feel fine. Nothing, I don't feel sick at all anymore. But I don't, like the last 10 times there's been a sickness run through the house and everybody got sick. I was the only one that didn't get sick. Everybody else caught it. I don't really get sick very often. Most of my medical issues have just been with my blood pressure over the last year or two. Other than that, I really haven't had any other issues.
Mm.
Just like when everybody got COVID in the house, I didn't get it.
No, I haven't had it.
Oh, good for you.
Bunch of them they all had the flu
They
2
could have
years
had
ago
it
and I
in
didn't get it.
Yeah.
So
That's the point. You actually could have had it, but been asymptomatic.
Mm.
That's because of the when you're this sexy, that's what happens, you know.
No, it's because you're that annoying. Even COVID doesn't want to go near you.
Mm.
I've got no.
That's when you know it's bad. When COVID goes, nah, I ain't dealing with you. Nah, bug off. Next.
Thank you. Next.
I had to go and buy some cat food today because the cat's suddenly decided she likes eating cat food.
Well, you know, I throw these peanuts out and pretty soon the blue jays are everywhere taking them. How does a blue jay eat a peanut?
They
And
can
what a
crack
squirrel
open the
does,
shells.
they break it open.
Breaks
Yeah,
it
they
open.
crack open the shell, they roll it round in the beak to get rid of the redness of the nut, and then it's gone.
And some animals will eat the whole damn shell and everything.
Yeah, they don't actually chew them; they digest them once they've swallowed them.
Like you
Yeah.
give a raccoon or a skunk or one of those guys peanuts, they'll just eat the whole damn thing. They'll eat the shell and everything. They don't give a fuck. Not all animals are going to deshell them. Some of them will just eat the whole thing. Some of them are scavengers. If they're opportunist eaters, a lot of them will just eat whatever they can get a hold of. That's why I said some of the attraction of other animals in your yard might be just from the shells. Because they're eating all the shells the squirrels are leaving there. Some birds might use them. I'm sure some of them probably use them for. I'm assuming they'd use them for nests and stuff too, right? I don't
I
know.
very much doubt though. Squirrels might, but not birds.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I guarantee.
can't weave a peanut shell together.
I'd almost bet that's why he has a problem with skunks. So they're probably coming through and eating the shells off the ground.
Well, you know, I haven't had a skunk in quite a while, so I don't know if they got killed or trapped.
Depends on if they found a better food
Okay,
source.
Mike.
I used to have to hire trappers to take them out of here.
Look at them two being good. And eat them in the nest.
Well, if you catch a skunk, you need to take it like
doing up
way
there.
the hell out, like
These.
20 miles away from
Because
your
it
house
keeps
and
going
drop that
back.
bitch somewhere. It's just taking it down the road or releasing it back outside. It ain't gonna go
One.
anywhere.
Well, you know what my theory is on skunks. If I were to ever catch one, they'd be going swimming in the St. Clair River.
Didn't you catch one not too long ago?
Yeah,
Well, what did you do with it?
threw it
in
over
the
the back
pool.
fence and it disappeared forever.
It didn't spray you?
my neighbor threw it like 40 feet in the air, up in the air, and into the back field. And we
And it
never
didn't
saw,
spray
never
either
saw-
one of you.
Never saw or heard from him since. No,
Sprayed the dog.
it wasn't the same one, but yeah,
All
the
right.
dog got sprayed. But
No, the dog spray thing that happened like 2 years ago.
2
That
years
was a long
ago,
time
yep.
ago. That
All
was
right.
like 2 or 3 years ago.
No, in fact, I had the squirrel right by the gut.
I wonder why it didn't spray either one of you.
I don't know.
Maybe there's like a time limit in between sprays.
It has to face away from you to be able to spray you.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but you
Always
would
stay
think
in
that
front
if
of
you
you.
reached, well, I'm saying, but you think if you reached down and grabbed that thing anywhere, it would just start fucking shooting spray out all over the place, just out of
No, there was
instinct.
no spray.
The best
All I'm
place
gonna say,
hold of them
Justin.
is probably the same as a cat.
Yeah,
But-
Justin, you're gonna get a box in the post. Open it carefully. It's from Paul with love.
Don't worry, I got something. I'll start firing lead shells into it before I open it. That box starts moving, and that's going to be a dead whatever's in that box.
Paul's actually sent Justin a drone. Justin started shooting the fuck out of it.
Oh, anybody watch that video I put in the chat this morning? The guy taking a pop shot at the Walmart drone.
No,
At the what?
What drone?
A delivery drone.
Delivery
I
drone. Yeah.
put the link in there this morning.
Oh,
No,
It
I
was
wasn't.
body
what's
cam
wrong with
footage.
people?
I went on this morning. Didn't see it.
No, well, what's
Yeah,
wrong
it
with
was,
people?
Yeah.
it was 67-year-old guy came out and firing at the delivery drone.
Yeah, I'll put it back in there for somebody. It's 20 minutes long, so if you want to watch it.
Wait,
He took a shot at the delivery drone while it was hovering over his house.
did he hit it?
Yeah, he hit it. Just a single shot. It was only like 30 or 40 feet in the air. So it wasn't like some amazing shot. The damn drone was sitting in place. So
I mean, the sooner people realize that they can't do that because one, it could be a police drone. Two, it could be the delivery. It could be delivering medications. And three,
Robot was
not
searching for
supposed to
someone.
shoot at planes anyway.
well, the problem is most people don't even know you can't. They don't in their heads they don't adequate a drone as being the same as an aircraft, and they think that they won't get in serious trouble for shooting at it. Because the guy asked the sheriff, he said, the deputy, he said, "Am I in a lot of trouble?" And he said, "Well, yeah, you're getting a federal charge and a charge for
Discharging
Discharging.
discharging your weapon within city limits."
And damaging property.
See, like you can, yeah, and then it was like the company that got a hold of the sheriff's department, they already put their paperwork in that cost 10 grand in damage.
Yeah.
So he already has a felony charge for damage, for criminal damage now. Because if it's usually if it's over like $1,000 or $2,000, that can become a either a Class A or Class B felony. So yeah, he was facing a federal charge and 2 felony charges for local ordinances or local rules. So yeah, he was in a lot of trouble.
That means he's only got one more to his 3 strikes, doesn't it?
Well, not technically, that would be his 3rd strike.
Yeah.
He has 3. The federal charge is its own felony. That's separate. Then he
that
had
what?
2.
That's life
No,
in it over there.
No, not a felony federal charge. It depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Because a felony is just
the judge sets it. It's not set in stone. It's like
well, every
a year to
felony.
year, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
every degree of felony has a different. So if like involuntary manslaughter, it might only carry a sentence where you can only sentence somebody, say 15 to 30 years. Well, then it's up to the judge because the law says he can only sentence them 15 to 30. And then when it goes to sentencing, then the judge decides what in that 15 or 30 he wants to sentence that person to.
Yeah, but if it's his 3rd felony he's committed, then I thought that was supposed to be automatic life.
Not for a charge like that.
Depends upon the felony. You know, if
Yeah.
you were caught killing somebody three different cases, Yeah, it'd be life in prison.
Because
Well, yeah,
felony, but the degree of felony doesn't dictate how much you're gonna be serving. That's just the degree of the charge. But each charge has its own set of amount
Yeah,
of years
I
they
was
can give you.
yeah.
Or
You-
fine that goes along
maximum
with it.
sentence for each. What's it?
Right.
Crime.
No, I do not, Dusty. And I don't have the money to go get one, so. I still have to go tomorrow and get toilet paper and cat litter. Hopefully those aren't out.
See,
And
everybody
candle.
gone for the end of the newspaper, and now look, when there's no toilet roll, there's no newspaper either.
Don't forget the candles.
Yeah,
Have any of
4
those either.
candles.
As much as I prepared, no, I don't have any of those. I have a big lamp, battery powered lamp, and then I have a flashlight that's like, I don't even know how many lumens, but that bitch is bright as hell.
You have a gas stove.
Now, see, I got one of these. This thing is bright, dude. This thing will light up a whole bedroom. And then I have a flashlight. It's up on my toolbox. I got a little
Yeah, but
small, oh, no, right here.
light it up
This
until
flashlight right here is bright as fuck, dude. This thing will light up like daytime outside.
it won't when the battery dies.
I got plenty
Many
of
years
batteries.
ago, I got given an emergency light by Basildon Council. I mean, we are inland, right? And he
Hey,
gave us this
Justin, what
battery
city?
light.
What city are you in?
Winter Haven.
Winter Haven. Okay.
Yeah. So this little battery torch, right? Apparently, it will last for 48 hours. Cool. But once it's been used, you can't use it again. What they failed to tell me is, right, when you snap it to turn it on, if you snap it at the back, it actually fires out an alarm sound. So it thinks you're under attack. Oh, great. Middle of
mean-
power cut, and I got this fucking torch going. Wee!
No, I just put fresh batteries in these. With the last hurricane, we haven't used them at all, so.
you can
And I
get
got some extra.
you can get the dynamo powered ones where you just squeeze a handle to charge them up. They're handy.
This little bright here, this Quattrum. I bought this at Harbor Freight. This thing is bright as hell. And it's got so you can focus the beam. But
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this thing is super bright.
I've got 3 of them, but they use 18650 batteries, which are now bloody stupidly expensive.
I can put a 18650 in there, or it has a insert for 4 AAAs.
Mm.
But yeah, dude, if I walk outside and I light up the big tree on the side of the house, it'll light the whole damn tree up. I can see everything. Yeah, it's super bright. Yeah, some of these new Cree LED flashlights are super, super bright.
Mm.
And the great thing about it is, like, the older flashlights, when you would focus a beam, it would kind of do a really dark spot and it'd be hard to see around it.
Yeah.
These ones do a nice, even light when you focus it, so you can see what you're looking at.
Mm.
Who's sharing this?
Me. That's Winter Haven.
Nice and all, but I don't have $700 to go buy one.
What is it?
Yeah, it's 700, and it's a Generac generator.
All right.
2200, 2500 watt output.
Yeah, but it's $729.
Well, if everybody chip in a little bit of money, you could get one.
I'm all
Yeah,
right.
do what Art's done. He's made a GoFundMe now as well.
What for?
medical bills or something.
Mm,
Or low bank account because of medical bills, something like that. I don't know.
they said it was some.
I don't mind for medical bills. There's
It's
just
that.
some people though.
Yeah.
I saw a GoFundMe a couple of months ago, which was, I'm fed up of renting. Help me buy a house. Fuck off. I've got to buy my own house.
Oh, there was that one uh guy that posted a video or posted a GoFundMe and said he wanted to just have a good time or some crap like that. Ended up getting like 20 grand or something. It was like the stupidest GoFundMe ever.
No. The stupidest GoFundMe ever was the girl who put her wig on with Gorilla Glue.
Oh yeah, I remember that. No, it wasn't a wig. She did her hair with Gorilla Glue.
That's it. She
ran
slicked
out of
her hair
gel.
back with. Yeah.
Yes.
She did her hair with, and totally jacked up her hair, and she made a GoFundMe because of the trauma that she had put herself through.
And then she tried to sue Gorilla Glue over that. But this is where she fucked up, right? Is when she first did it and she put the video out saying that she couldn't figure out how to get it out of her hair and she was freaking out. She admitted, she said, I knew I shouldn't have used it, but I ran out of hair gel. And that's where she fucked up because she tried to sue him saying it wasn't on the package. Well, they went back and pulled the original TikTok that she posted. And they were like, you said you knew you shouldn't have used it. Yeah, her hair, I mean, it looked perfect. Her hair looked like it was just in a state of perfectness. But yeah, it took his like professional hairstylists and a couple of doctors that deal with hair. Took them I think 8 hours or something to get the shit out of her hair. They had to put a bunch of chemicals in her hair and sit there and work through it and shit. Yeah,
No, they should have shaved it all off her and let it grow again, and to hell with it. She's stupid to do that.
The problem was I think that they were gonna do that, but they couldn't get the cutters. Were having issues because of because her hair was I'm not even kidding, Mark. The shit was slicked back.
She basically just glued to her hair, to her head. Yeah.
But yeah, she was trying to blame Gorilla Glue and how she got all this emotional distress. It's like, you're the moron that stuck fucking super glue in your hair. I was like, I'm sorry, but that shit don't need to be on the packaging.
Yeah.
You're a fucking idiot.
That's not called emotionally distressed. That's called retarded.
I'm going to start a GoFundMe whiskey for Fisheye.
Why does he need a wash?
Well,
you need to buy some soap.
I would guarantee that
I just want to see some toilet paper and cat litter. That's all I need.
1% of all funds raised will go to buy alcohol for Fisheye.
Fisheye alcohol?
Beer shampoo.
So we've been working all day getting the house clean. And like I said, that's the only thing I got to get. And I'm good. Got plenty of snacks and drinks and food. And
yeah. You sat there on the porch eating a popcorn, watching the hurricane go past.
Well, I got a lot of non-perishable stuff I don't have to worry about. So we got big boxes of Pop-Tarts and bags of Sarah made little individual baggies of trail mix and little goldfish and all kinds of shit. We got tons of stuff.
There's a weird one there because Trill in the UK is, what is it, David? He's not listening.
Trill? What's a trill?
Trill is budgie food. It's bird food. He's not there. Either he's turned his microphone down.
Hey.
Hey,
Oh shit. Oh shit.
TJ.
Was
hey TJ. Yeah, no,
How y'all-
Trilly's a
how
Trilly's
y'all
a brand,
doing?
a brand
Peanut
name.
butter jelly
But,
time. Peanut butter
No,
jelly
it's
Jelly
time.
time, peanut
ha-
butter
ha-
jelly
ha-
time.
Ham and cheese time. Ham and cheese time.
Oh, he's switching it up.
Relax yourselves.
Yeah, but that doesn't really flow, TJ. Ham and cheese time with the baseball bat doesn't really.
Yeah, ham and cheese. Yeah, no, it doesn't flow. Doesn't flow very well.
now what do you want to go out for? God. Ow.
I told him you'd be around about dinner time.
Yeah. That's why I normally come on is about dinner
Well,
time.
how's the store doing?
It's doing all right. I mean, when I was coming in earlier, I thought we had lost power because I seen the traffic lights flickering on and off, and the electricity trucks were running around. So I thought like we had lost power or whatever, but I guess not.
How's your inventory?
Well, I guess it's all right. I mean, everybody's they've been buying all the water, so I don't know. We're kind of running low on water, but and our delivery comes on Wednesday, so we'll see how that works out.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time.
Where you at? There you go. There you go.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I don't even think there'd be any available in my area, Dusty. Through that.
What's Dusty talking about?
Although there might be, I don't know. Depending on how well the company's stocked up on them, I guess.
Are you talking about water?
No, he's talking about generators. And,
Oh.
and two, I mean, people kind of seem to have less money to be spending these days, so I don't know how many people are going out.
Yeah, Justin, get some
throwing
pictures.
700.
That's good advice. Go get a bunch of pictures. If you have any friends that with expensive shit, have them bring it over and set it in the front yard.
Be like, yeah, my Ferrari was sitting out front this morning. Now it's not there.
No,
Money.
expensive shit that you wouldn't actually have a title to. But there's the picture of it, sir. Is there anything that you want? The wind came and blew that gazebo plumb away.
Yep.
Plumb away.
Yeah, and our insurance company liked you to have photographs of things that you claim for nowadays. It's just, but you know, it got nicked, and I haven't got a photograph of it. So, and they say, well, you can't prove you had it.
Well, technically, it wouldn't be me taking pictures because it's not under my name anyway. So.
Get up here.
Oh.
Forecast for tomorrow in Port Huron. Look for clouds with a chance of showers, with a high of 63 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 44 degrees.
Whose Alexa was that?
That was Paul's.
Paul's.
Every day at this time of day, it gives me a weather report for tomorrow.
Hey, Alexa, self-destruct.
But only on the understanding that you dramatically cancel it at the last second. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Count's too damn quick to cancel it anyway. Like
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Hi.
Oh, somebody's. Somebody's not a happy camper. Well, he's probably pissed because she's pissed because you're sitting there eating a sandwich in front of her.
No, I'm eating coffee ice cream.
I ain't trying to come up to that commie state. Anyway, Jody. We're free down here.
Get up here now. Come on.
So it just hit 180 mile per hour. Woo.
Woo!
Wee.
What's he going that fast for?
How about the hurricane? Come here. Come to the screen, TJ. Joe, get the handout. I hope to God Jody wouldn't be doing 180 miles per hour while he's messaging us on YouTube. So were you able to get your things back pretty quick, Donald, or
Yeah.
your transcripts?
Yep.
Oh, good.
So they have everything now. So
You know if anybody else is in the running for the job, or
I don't know. The job's been up for a while, so
probably not. Then.
Oh,
Unless
was
they're stacking apps.
media director or whatever.
Although there's only, especially in the area he lives in, there's probably only so many people with the fucking qualifications to even apply for a job like that anyway.
Mm-hmm.
oh no.
Oh no.
Probably why it's been up so long. What was their minimum requirement? Just to have a business degree, or some kind of, was there a certain type of degree they
no.
wanted, or not?
No, they didn't actually even ask for a specific type of degree. They wanted a bachelor's degree. They wanted. Let me open up the job description here.
A background in media.
Yes. Digital media coordinator.
That sounds like something right up your alley.
Sounds like
Primary
some.
responsibility of the digital media coordinator is to handle all digital media for the college. To analyze, maintain social media posts, digital signage, college websites, making routine updates. So basically, basic WordPress.
Running the Facebook group, the YouTube channel.
They want writing copy, support the SEO initiatives, so basic SEO stuff. Manage social media across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, TikTok, that kind of stuff.
Which is kind of cool because that might give you more stuff to do too if they want you to take like pictures and videos for those too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Required knowledge and skills and abilities is bachelor's degree in a related field, and or work experience, WordPress experience, which I got a little bit of that, digital media certification or previous work experience. I got work experience. Experience with digital media for business. Duh. Basic photography, photo editing skills.
Got all that.
The ability to edit and modify videos and photos will be required. So
Yeah, I think you check most of the boxes. So hopefully nobody else is in the run, because then you're probably going to be. That'll be good for you.
Sorry about that. I was just watching that video Justin posted. That is going to be one of the most politest arrests the police have ever made. He just gave them all the info and he's like, yeah, just do it.
Yeah, he doesn't know the meaning of you have the right to remain silent and shut the hell up. Fucking cop shut up. He's like, yeah, I fucking shot the drone. Son of a bitch was hovering in my yard. It's like,
So is that Ron White says, now I had the right to remain silent, but I didn't have the ability.
yeah.
They call me Tater.
That's
Drunk in public.
Is
I
that what
didn't
you were
want to
talking
be
about?
drunk in public. I want to be drunk in a bar. They threw me into public. Arrest them.
Into public. Is that the thing that you were talking about earlier this morning? The guy that shot the drone out of the air?
Yeah.
Shut up.
My favorite line of that entire stand-up set is, I didn't know how many it was going to take to kick my ass, but I knew how many they were going to use.
I got thrown into public. That's pretty funny.
I like that because my nickname at Walmart years ago was Tater. Don't give yourself a nickname if you don't want it.
The only thing I didn't like about Ron White, though, is he didn't update his joke catalog as much as the other guys did. Like,
Yeah, don't
if
do
you look at if you look a lot of his stand-up shows when he was doing it with the other guys, he kind of repeated the same ones over and over. Where like Jeff Foxworthy and stuff usually came up with new material. There was a few that I watched where he ended up coming on stage and he was just telling the same spiel over, and I ended up just fast forwarding through it because I've already heard the jokes a million times. So they weren't as
You
funny.
want to watch a good comedian, Justin? Watch Lee Evans.
Lee Evans is okay.
I think Jethro's funny.
Nah, I think Lee Evans is the best because he can make it up as he goes along. Alan Carr,
Jimmy Carr is pretty.
His laugh.
Jimmy Carr does really good crowd work. You gotta be
Carl
fast to
don't
do
give a
that.
fuck neither.
I like Lee Evans was in
Mouse Hunt.
a movie with, I want to say it was Oliver Platt.
Yeah, Mouse Hunt.
No, that wasn't with Oliver Platt. But yes, he was in Mouse Hunting. Funny Bones.
Yeah, he's done a few movies.
And I love that movie. He played like a he played an oddball character, and the guy had come to try and get new comedy material, and it was from the place his dad had been in a vaudeville group, but it turns out his dad had stolen a bunch of the material from these other guys that were his partners, and it was
Why do they even
typical comedy.
Why do they even call it that when it's not funny when you hit it? Funny bone. Why is it called that when it's not even funny?
Because it's ironic, TJ.
It is hilarious,
It's
but
funny
just
to
not
other
to the
people.
person who hits it.
Yeah.
But it's hilarious for everybody else.
Yeah.
All it is a nerve that sends a tingle up your arm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like literally like right in this general area, like right here of your elbow.
Yeah, TJ, if you smack your penis up against the pole,
Actually-
it's the same thing.
TJ, this
Not even a bone, it's a cartilage.
it's more like right about there where you can hit your funny bone. This
Oh,
part
yeah.
up here is actually
Yeah.
called the weenus.
Oh yeah, Venus, yeah.
Everybody touch your weenus on live camera today.
Not your Venus.
DJ said, oh, he said weenus.
Touch your weenus, rub your
He said
weenus,
weenus.
bless your weenus.
It's not even a bone; it's a piece of cartilage.
Actually, nerves.
Oh, that's funny.
It's actually nerves. You cap when you hit it, it hits between. You trap it between your bone and another bone, or your bone and whatever you hit. Sends
Well,
the thing.
You can't
But,
actually feel anything if there isn't a nerve there to feel it for you.
but if you hit it, you can actually cause serious damage to your hand.
Nathan Lane was the other guy in Mouse Hunt.
The missing LaRue.
What?
Mouse Hunt. The missing LaRue. The house.
The mouse?
No, the house that the mouse was in was the missing LaRue. His dad owned it. The dad owned it. And then they inherited it, and when they was doing it up, they ended up chasing the mouse around.
Yeah, I remember the story. I don't remember the name of the house.
Yeah, it was the missing LaRue.
The only thing I remember about that movie is it was basically Home Alone with a mouse.
Yeah. But it was
Wasn't
just
it
Home Alone.
Wasn't it Home Alone with the spider?
What?
Like kind of towards the end of the movie, like he grabs the spider off the freaking staircase. or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, on
Yeah. The spider features in 3 parts of the film. One at the start, one when he crashes the shelf down, and 2 near the end.
Yeah.
Another film in which the radio control hobby is featured. Admittedly, it were a car, but
What's that? Mouse Hunt.
no, Home Alone.
Yeah, there's a remote control car in Mouse Hunt. He has the camera on it.
There's a drone in Ghostbusters.
in the Frozen Empire Ghostbusters.
Well, no,
Okay.
the new one.
That'd be Frozen Empire, the new one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Haven't-
they have a ghost trap attached to what looks like a Mini 3.
I've never seen the Frozen Empire one.
And they have a remote control car with a ghost trap on it as well.
I'm guessing these are the ones with the female Ghostbusters.
No,
No, the brand
with the
new
kids,
one.
the family.
It's-
I watched the one with the females. It wasn't as bad as people made it out. It was okay.
Probably not, but
The
some
bits I've seen, I
storylines
didn't like.
just need to be left
but-
alone.
I mean, it was okay for what it was, but it didn't seem to fit the story at all.
I did watch the new Joker.
It's
And
That was
creating the
Its
grappling.
big failure is that it's not Joker. It's a completely different movie. They're telling a
Yeah, I'll
different
see
type
y'all
of
later.
story.
Get back
That's
at it.
what
I'll
I
be on
did,
the
yeah.
morning.
They made it musical. He decided it's like let's just do everything different.
Oh,
And so
yeah,
people
he's
hate
got
it.
a girlfriend too, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Why don't we just get the Gremlins, right, and remake it, but when they come out the cocoon, they come out like little cute kitty cats instead.
I didn't know, but you know, Penny out of Big Bang, she
Did
did
quite a lot of things.
she did the voice of Harley Quinn in the animated adult version.
Did not.
No, they had it in animated version.
2, apparently, because somebody else out of the Big Bang, I don't think it was Bernadette. I think it was the doctor that was it Raji's girlfriend? I think it was her. She did the voice for the original one.
Oh,
Big one.
the gingerbread one. You know about that one? That doctor.
I think so. And I learned a couple of things about it today that I did not know. And that was that Amy, not only is she a
He's
PhD,
the only real scientist.
yeah, she's a PhD neuroscientist, like the girl that she played. She can actually play the harp, and they worked that into the program because she could. And she used to play Blossom.
Yep.
Baby girl.
I knew that.
But did you know who?
Yep, I know everything.
Yeah, there's no point asking Donald anything, do you now? Because the answer is yes.
What's she called? Leslie Winkle.
Yes.
What did Leslie Winkle play originally?
Originally?
Yeah.
I don't know originally, but she was the daughter on Roseanne.
Yep.
Yeah.
Along with Galecki.
Yep. That's it. Leonard actually played her boyfriend in Roseanne. And before that, she was in one called Molly or Polly.
I don't know, but you know who her sister is.
I do.
What am I hearing?
What?
What the hell was that? Was it Mark? Because Mark's muted now.
Maybe.
Or was it Justin?
It was a pop-up ad. Well, he was frantically searching who her sister was.
It was not me.
Oh.
And I did not mute myself, no.
It was weird.
Do you know who?
No, there's a trivia question on the board, sir.
Beverly Hofstetter. Leonard's mother.
Yeah, what about it?
She was Sybil.
Huh? Sibling what?
In Sybil.
Never heard of it.
It was an American comedy program. It was called Sybil.
A comedy program.
Spelt with a C. Yes.
Oh, okay. So, no, when you say Sybil over here, we think of Sybil, the one about like the multiple personalities.
Yeah.
And that was Sally Fields. And I was sitting there thinking, no, that was Sally Fields who played Sybil.
No, there was a comedy series called Sybil.
I don't know it.
No, never heard of it.
So, you didn't answer the question on who, what's your name's sister was.
You mean in real life who her sister was?
Yes.
Are we going about Penny or Bernadette?
Winkle.
Leslie Winkle.
Oh,
Leslie Winkle. I don't want to give her real name. because that'll
Yeah, I
give it away.
can't remember what her real name was now.
Her real name is Sarah Gilbert. It's Melissa Gilbert's sister. Half
I don't-
pint from Little House on the Prairie.
I didn't know who Melissa Gilbert was, but
Well, there
They
you
look
go.
like-
and that was Amy Farrah Fowler's favorite TV program.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It was my niece's favorite too.
Yeah. I think the most stupid thing about Big Bang Theory was when Leonard Bully became Sheldon's dad in Young Sheldon. I mean, he played the part really well, but
I don't remember Leonard's Bully.
yeah, he comes in one of the episodes, and at the end,
Oh yeah, I remember now.
yeah, Leonard
Yeah.
confronts him at the end, and then
Yeah.
as they're running downstairs, Sheldon goes, "I don't need to outrun him. I just need to outrun you."
Mm. Yeah. Yes, I do remember now. Because he apologized to him for everything and
Yeah, and then takes it back in the
then
morning.
takes it back. Yeah.
Yeah, what's he make 3D glasses that turn any 2D film into 3D?
Mm. Apparently, when they first started doing the series, they were paid $60,000 an episode. And then after 3 series, they renegotiated it to $1 million an episode.
It was
Wouldn't that
actually
be nice?
Series 7. It became $1 million an episode. And then when they did the last renegotiation, they decided to keep the pay packet where it was to allow Bernadette and Amy Fowler to inherit a bigger share.
Mm.
Hey, Justin,
Uh,
does Sarah have to work tomorrow or did they close?
it's like a half day, I think.
Okay.
Man, the air has been so dry. I've been sneezing like crazy. The other day, I was sitting there on the couch, and all of a sudden, my nose started bleeding from just all the dry air.
Mm. Oh, we can't. We can't be accused of having dry air.
That's why I keep on muting my audio and close my videos because I'm sneezing.
The long time.
Well, I decided that the best thing for the cough that I've got was a large tub of coffee flavored ice cream.
That's a point. Does anyone know anyone with COVID?
Nope.
Oh, bollocks. I needed it urgently. Looks like I am going to McFly on Thursday then.
I thought you were looking forward to that.
There's only 2 songs I like.
Well, it's all right. Just listen to those 2 songs.
You probably won't even fucking play them. But the worst bit is because they couldn't cut the set list down when they picked all the songs, it's now going on for an extra 2 hours.
Concerts only usually last less than 2 hours anyway.
Yeah, normally they come on at 9:30 and go off at 10:30.
Well,
Sometimes slightly earlier if they got a longer play set. But then you got your what they call
couple of hours.
well, because they can't cut the set list down, they've decided to axe one of the warm-up acts. They're only having one warm-up act, and they're coming on at 8:10.
And have you ever heard of them?
What, McFly?
No, the warm-up act.
I don't even know who the warm-up act is. I remember a few years ago, I had tickets to see Michael McIntyre, you know, for a big show.
Mm-hmm.
And Laura was bugging me for the Vamp tickets. I want to go see the Vamps. Well, when I got the Michael McIntyre ticket, she went, "Oh, I can't go. I'm going on holiday with my mum." I was like, "Well, I'm freaking going." Yeah, took my friend. Right, fucking the Vamps came and performed on stage. So I rung her from the back of the venue. I was like, "Hey, Laura, guess who's on stage?" Surprised I didn't hear her shout, "Fuck off."
Hello.
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic.
Hello.
Hello. What have I missed?
Everything.
Not a lot.
I thought you was getting up an hour earlier. Is it an hour
Technically
earlier or an
speaking,
hour later?
it's an hour later now
Ah,
because it is now 9:42 instead of 8:42. But Queensland is still 8:42
So yeah,
because
it's an
they
hour
don't have that. They don't do daylight saving, and we do.
so is this 1 hour better for you or 1 hour worse?
It's actually 1 hour better,
Yeah.
but at the same time, yeah,
in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time,
it'll
or
be
whatever
another
it is.
hour.
Yeah.
It'll be
You've
even
got
easier
time
then.
to do it,
Yeah.
and then a week after that, America does it.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
to remember that Paul starts at 9 o'clock
Yep.
my time, not 10 o'clock.
Only for 1 week though.
Yeah, for 1 week.
Yeah, because Paul will be on at 9 a.m. here. When we don't have daylight saving and you do, and the US do, it ends up being 7 a.m. and then it goes to 9 a.m. 9 a.m. is a lot easier.
True.
Yeah, 'cause don't you get to see some of the morning show now, won't you?
No, because the morning show will start at 1 a.m.
All right. Because you used to come on the morning show, didn't you?
Yeah, I've come on the morning show sometimes during my winter because it's at 11 p.m. Sometimes I'm up that late. But recently I've been going to bed at like 10 p.m. my time. So an hour before Paul. And I sometimes just don't get much of a chance to get on. But Paul's evening show is easier to get to now because it's 8 a.m. And in a month's time it'll be 9 a.m. and it'll be really easy to get on because I can get all my shit done before that. And don't let the background fool you. I'm sitting on a tram going into the city.
Yeah, I thought you was bobbling about a bit.
Yeah, I am.
Dominic, you look like you're celebrating hiring new girls or what?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay. You get your
You might
pimp
want to
daddy
check them
outfit on.
the sounds aren't coming out of them headphones.
Dominic's pimp daddy outfit.
I'm actually amazed you can't hear all the tram announcements.
No, I can't hear any of that.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, because just before you get to the stop, the tram, you'll hear an automated announcement saying next stop is.
Yeah, and then when it closes the doors, it tells you when the stuff after it is.
Mm.
Yeah. Ours does that. as well.
Because they've also got a sort of a LED screen, and it'll tell you that this stop is and the
Yeah.
next stop.
Yeah, we've got. And there's a map of the route above the door.
Mm.
Well, there's a map of the whole ground network above the door.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
We can hear somebody talking near you that appears to be
Yes, yes. There are a couple of people sitting near me. Of that. Yeah, yeah.
speaking in their own language.
Yeah, because the tram is actually starting to fill up. Excuse me. Because as we get,
a little bit late going to work, isn't it?
well, it depends. Some people, there are some places that start at, most hospitality venues open at sort of like 11 a.m. And considering the fact where I am is a very heavily populated into the hospitality zone. So, and it's what, 9:45 now. So hospitality is just starting to get ready for the lunchtime rush.
Yeah.
And the morning coffee rush, which is 10:30, is the morning coffee rush here. And then you've got the lunchtime rush and then the afternoon rush.
And we get all the ones that open at like 7 o'clock in the morning for the people who are going to work to get their morning coffees and their bacon sandwiches.
Yeah. Yeah. Bacon and cheese toasty. And a coffee. People in that, most people in that zone.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Still a couple more tram stops to go.
So are you actually going to
The centre of Melbourne, and I'll sit in the food court and get myself ready for Lloyd Grumpy with his grumpy vlogger.
Yeah, he's on.
Yeah, because he's on in an hour and small change.
1 o'clock our time.
Mm.
It's nearly midnight already.
Yeah. Quarter to midnight for you.
Yeah, 10 minutes to.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
It's 9:50 here, and your midnight is 10 a.m. here.
It's 49, nearly 50.
Yeah. I'm just getting into the center of the city now. Yep. Parliament Station is the pretty much the center of Melbourne now. I've just got to go up Bourke Street, and it's about 4 tram stops till we get to where we're going.
Got a few to get me into from my house. The stop I get on, then Edge Lane, Clayton Hall, Etihad. Oh,
yeah, because I could have done the train, but the train is a little bit further from where I am, whereas the tram is basically outside.
9 stops from the stop, including the stop I get on.
Free transit. In the stone are free, so you don't need to touch on your money.
Just going past the State Parliament of Victoria.
Next stop is Spring Street.
And it takes about Just over 20 minutes.
Mm. Yeah, probably about the same distance for me.
It's 3.5 miles.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be no, that's a bit longer. It would be 2.5 kilometers from where I am to the stop that I'm getting at.
2.5 kilometers. That's not even 2 miles.
Yeah, it's about 2 miles.
It's about 1.5 miles, 2.5 kilometers.
Yeah, okay. Just trying to get the conversion right. Yeah, it'd be 1.5 miles. Yeah.
1.6 is a mile. 2.4 is a mile and a half. 3.2 is 2 miles.
Yeah, it would be about that. Because I'm going from the edge of the city to the western end of the city. So I've gone from the eastern end of the city to the western end of the city.
Yeah, mine's the other way around. I'm going from outside the eastern edge of Manchester into the centre. So I'm travelling to the west.
Yeah, because I start at the northern end, and the northern end goes from the northern to the southern end, and then from the east to the west. So that's the way the trams go.
Well, ours go all over the place.
Well, this tram is one of probably 80 different ones, but this specific one goes from where I am in the inner northern part of Melbourne to probably the inner western part.
Mine pretty much goes from east to west because it goes from Ashton first, which is probably 15 minutes east of me.
It's Russell Street.
Through the city centre at Manchester and out into Salford and Eccles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, our longest tram ride is probably over an hour and a half. And
yeah, it probably takes.
It would take. Trying to think, it would be
to get from the city centre out to the airport on the tram, and it takes 12 minutes on the train.
Yeah, airport rail is a bit of a sore topic over here. They've been talking about it for years, and every time they try and build something or try and work around it, it just turns into a massive shit fight. And especially the amount of the billions of dollars that they've actually spent on currently, and it's still not even finished. They've been trying to build it for the best part of 20 years, and every time we get close to it, another thing pops up or a government changes and they stop doing it. And the trouble is they've got a very simple scenario where a tram goes 2 kilometers away from it, basically just over a mile and small change, but they won't extend it. I don't know. And as I said, it's a very sore point talking about airport rail here. But we've got a great bus that goes out there. The airport bus is very easy to get to.
We've literally got the railway station, the bus station, and the tram station on next airport.
Yeah, because ours goes out to the main airport, which is Tullamarine, and it's probably 20 minutes on the train. 20 minutes on the bus.
Never taken a bus to it, but I think it'll be a lot longer than that.
Yeah.
Takes me 20 minutes. Whether I get the bus or the tram, it takes me just over 20 minutes to get into the city centre.
About the same.
And if I get off the stop before that, that's Piccadilly Railway Station.
Okay, it's so far it's taken me because I got on the Zoom exactly when I got on the train. So I've been on here for 14 minutes and I'm 2 stops away from where I want to go. So it's gonna get close to 20 minutes. Yeah.
Street Mall, Elizabeth Street. Change here for route 19, 57 and 59.
Now we heard that announcement.
Oh, good. Oh, that's why I didn't speak. I wanted to see if you could hear the announcement. Yeah, because we've got a street that has been basically turned into a mall where they've cut off all the car traffic and only let the tram go down. And that's been cut off for like 30 years. And it's one block. And it's got all, the block is just full of shops.
Yeah.
And it's basically, Burke Street is basically the middle of the north-south, east-west line.
Yeah,
And
we've
then you've
got
got the other streets that are north-south.
Yeah, we've got a few streets in the centre of Manchester now which are tram and bus only.
Yeah, we've got 2 actually here.
Mm.
And they both intersect each other. And they are the 2 streets that are basis of the middle of the grid. Because when Melbourne was planned, we had a grid named after Robert Hoddle called the Hoddle Grid. And it is perfectly aligned. You've got four streets that go north-south and 4 streets that go east-west. And it's perfectly aligned so that everything can go in and out and side to side, which makes it a lot easier to navigate than a couple of other cities in Australia, which are just all over the place.
Mm.
But it's very simple. You come in, you go out, rather than, moving all over the place. So it's very simple, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And the public transport is free in that zone. All public transport is free in that square. Just makes it easier to get through.
Yeah. We have, I think, 3 free buses that run to various places in the city centre, from the city centre.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing else is free.
Yeah, once you get outside that zone, you've got to touch on.
No, you still have to, even if you're going from one of the stops in the city centre to another stop in the city centre, it still costs you money here.
Oh, my God, it's all free here. Once you get outside that zone, that's when you've got to touch off. Yep.
The annoying thing is when you're going from one stop to the next stop.
Yep.
It just so happens that one stop's in one zone and the next stop is in the next zone. Because you stupid amounts of money just to go one stop.
No, for our zone 2 is way out in the suburbs, in suburbia.
Mm. Well, I have a zone boundary. 2 stops. Well, the next stop on from me is the zone.
Oh, no.
An hour. So but it don't cost me anything anyway, so it don't matter to me.
Oh, that's all right, because you've got the bus pass.
Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, one stop out central zone.
I'm just coming up to the stop that I need to get off now. So it took 18 minutes, basically,
That's not
to
too bad.
ride along.
Mm.
Just about to cloud over. It was a sunny morning. Now the clouds are starting to roll in. What a bugger.
Yeah, we had a sunny morning, and then in the afternoon it started raining,
Mm.
and then it cleared up for a bit after that.
Mm. Okay. So we're finally here. Now I've got to find a 7-Eleven. Get myself a morning coffee.
Is there not a 7-Eleven in the food court? No.
No, there isn't actually. It's about 100 meters. Because it's 100 meters from the tram stop to this food court.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's another 100 on top of that to go to the 7-Eleven. Because there's the food court, then there's Woolworths, supermarket.
Yeah.
And then next to that, I've got to cross the road. And on the other side of the street, it's the 7-Eleven.
I think I'm gonna go and figure out dinner.
Okay. So what are you having?
Don't know yet. Maybe breakfast for dinner. Scrambled eggs and
bacon, sausage, eggs, mushrooms, tomato, baked beans.
Yeah, and a bit of
no, not baked beans. We're in America.
Yeah, you've got to have some black pudding.
Black pudding, hash browns.
Yeah.
I feel the same way about hash browns as you feel about black pudding. Baked beans being on a breakfast. Hash browns do not belong on an English breakfast.
Oh no, I love a good hash brown in the morning. Hash browns, egg, sausage, but it's got to be the little link sausage. None of these real huge bangers.
Oh, you mean chipolatas?
Yeah, like a chipolata. Yeah, that's more my style of breakfast. And and some tomatoes on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Grilled tomatoes.
Yeah, grilled tomatoes.
Or
it might just be leftovers because we got a bunch of ham left over from yesterday.
Yes.
We cooked a ham.
Nice.
Grilled. Is that more broiled? I think you Americans call it broiled.
Yeah, broiled.
When we call it grilled. Because it's cooked under a grill.
If it's cooked under a grill, shouldn't it be called grilled?
Well, I would have thought so.
No, grilling it, you cook it on top of a grill.
They're grilling, barbecuing.
No. Grilling and barbecue is a different thing. Grilling is with high heat for shorter periods of time. Barbecue is low heat for longer periods of time, indirect.
Well, the reason why we do it is because our cookers had high-level grills, so the actual heating element of the grill was above what you were grilling rather than below it.
That'd be like our ovens. We have heating elements on top and on bottom.
Yeah, but that's an oven. That's different. An oven has a door. A grill doesn't.
Yes.
Wait, what? A grill doesn't have a door?
Yep.
Unless the grill is part of your oven instead of having a separate grill.
Well, my oven has a separate grill, and it did have a door, so I put it through it.
Yeah, but that's still a low-level grill, isn't it? Not an high-level one.
Yeah, because you don't get high-level grills anymore. They
Mum's
used to be on the old gas cookers.
No, my mum's got an electric cooker and it's got an high-level grill.
There should be nothing over the top of your pans anymore for health and safety reasons.
It's an old cooker. It's a big range-style cooker, but an high-level grill and a timer above the actual hob and griddle.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I don't get why on many American ovens or stoves, the buttons are at the back behind the stove, behind the rings.
Yeah.
That's a bit strange.
So if your pan catches fire, you got to put your hand over the top of the bloody flames to turn it off.
Yeah, mine are all touch sensitive. The front of the hob.
Like in our old flat, the landlord wouldn't move the cooker switch, and it was right at the back of the cooker. He's like, well, if there's a fire, I ain't touching that. Fucking place will burn down. Well, like her. Eventually, I moved it. Then in case of moving, chiseling knew all that, moving the box.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, we went to view one, and the actual where the cooker was, it actually had 2 plug sockets with USB ports behind the cooker. Yeah, where's your steam going?
Yeah. Yeah.
Plug your phone in, gaboom.
Yeah. Now that's where you put the USB camera for your YouTube cooking camera.
I think that's why they put it there, but still, it should never be behind the cooker.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, and one of the flats across the way here, we've got these extractor fans. You know, when the vent's damp and they're supposed to circulate the air. Well, they work both ways. If it's too warm in the flat, they blow air in. Yeah. And vice versa. Yeah, when there's too much steam or whatever, it blows it out. Well, their fan is actually behind or above the cooker. So when they're cooking, it sits there and it's like, well, which way do I freaking go?
So
and it sits there fighting with itself.
Yeah. Okay. I'm here. Phone down.
So the food court doesn't insist that you buy whatever it is you're eating when you sat down there from
No, because
food court.
No, because they're all independent shops.
Public
They're all
seating.
independent shops, and you just sit there.
Yeah.
With what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 4 shops, plus the Woolworths has a door into the food court. So it seems that they want people to buy from the supermarket or Woolworths or whatever you call it, and bring the food into that little area. That's what it seems to be, because it's basically under. This food court is under a huge office block.
Yeah. Yeah, the food court that's in, well, we've got 2. We've got a smaller one that's like a little indoor market.
Yeah, it's similar. That's probably a better way to describe it.
Yeah, and then we've got another big one which is surrounded by about 12 different fast food outlets.
Yeah. We've got this one here, and as you go further up to Melbourne Central is a bigger food court.
Yeah.
Because that's got that would have at least 20 different places.
Mm.
Whereas we've got this new Italian food court, which is just all pasta and all that sort of thing. And then you've got another food court to the side of it, and then another one under it, which has got all the the usual KFC, McDonald's, and all the fast food chains. And that's just basically just around the corner from the DJI store.
All right.
It's just the DJI store is just under it, and they've just recently renovated. So I'm going to go in and annoy them in the next couple of days.
Well, they're supposed to be building a DJI store or opening one, whether it's taking over an existing store or putting a new thing in it. White City, which is not far from Old Trafford football ground.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know Old Trafford is.
But there is no tram that goes to White City.
Oh.
It goes through Salford Quays, but it doesn't go far enough across to get to White City.
Oh, okay. Mm.
In fact, I think I've only ever been there once.
Okay.
Can't even remember what that was for.
Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it.
Well, yep. What do you think?
Okay, Paul.
I think
Yep. Thanks
time to go
thanks
then.
for stopping by and being here.
Yeah, no
We'll see all
worries.
of you
Catch you all
again.
later.
No worries.
Okay.
We'll see you again in the
Okay.
morning.
Yeah.
No, you'll
Check
see
you
me,
later.
you'll see me later on. You might not see me in the morning.
Okay. All right. Take care.
Bye.
Okay.